You got it.
There
We're gonna light it up.
we go.
Can't see how many likes you have on the button, but I will tell people to push the like button
Oh, you're
for
welcome to
you.
do your thing. Yeah. I'm not really that
This
worried about
way,
that. I'm really excited to get a good video. Oh, I guess I should start by showing you what I did on your well, it's kind of hard to show you, right?
ooh, sweet.
You got that invisible boogeyman. He ain't really there, you see. And then
Yeah, I
all the
don't
way
name
down there,
names.
all the way down there is I and I, who we were broken just like you were broken. And so that's why you're holding the candle in the first place. All these old faces, they'd be distracting you from that one. That's the reason that shit. Yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason we all still here, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
So I wanted to really do your face though. I haven't really got the face yet, but that's probably
Oh,
one of
you're
my. I haven't really got your face. It's kind of hard to paint people, but yeah. So here we are. Start
cool
out with
beans.
white. So what you thinking here?
I don't know. It's all up to you. I mean, it'd be kind of funny to have like the gingerbread somewhere in there and like a
Right.
bodyguard in the front, like the
Yeah.
gingerbread man, Frosty the Snowman. You know what I mean? Like make what my chat has in it. Oh,
Frosty
Miss
the Snowman.
Daisy's in the building.
Woo!
Yeah,
Welcome
there's
everybody.
a Frosty the Snowman covered in mud. It's up on my channel.
Okay, we need that.
It's in the shorts. It sounds funny, but he's not
We
allowed
need
in, but he's got to
that.
be there.
He's the security guard.
Oh, not Frosty. Frosty's the one that they're gonna protect against.
Oh, he's okay. Well,
Yeah. Easy's pulled in. Happy Fourth
hi,
of
Miss Daisy.
July.
Hi, Monica.
Miss
Hi, Coach.
Monica's in the building.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I haven't been on a lot. I've been taking a break. I hope that's okay. It's been good reasons for taking a break. But yeah. So gingerbread man.
Yeah, we gotta have a gingerbread man. Yes, sir. That hold up the light. Yeah, that's what this channel is all about. Well, my channel is all about people fighting against it in your mind and in person. Hello, Guard. How you doing?
Yeah.
Ooh, Jordan's
Being that
in the
light.
building.
Being that light. Because you know how dark it gets. It's not that, darker it is, that's the more we shine. Yeah.
Yep.
Gingerbread man.
Yeah, the gingerbread man has to be like right with Frosty the Snowman though, because they're both gonna try to get in the bar and they can't commit.
I thought he was the
Their ass is
bodyguard then.
banned. Oh, you got to put a bodyguard as something. You know that painting you did with the that I put up for 301 Tech, and I tell
uh.
everybody if you fuck around, find out.
Yeah.
That's kind of the security guard.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Michelle in the building.
Hi,
Woo
Shelly.
woo. See, you could just paint, and I'll read what other people suggest.
I like it a lot. I
Yeah, y'all give
like it a lot.
suggestions for in the bar scene. This is outside the bar, and people coming trying to get into the bar. Well, give us some kind of question for it, please.
Eek.
Miss Miss Daisy's laughing. Uh,
What's up, Jordan?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's cool that Jordan pulled up.
I have the best community on here. Thank you guys for being yourselves. I
Miss
definitely
Holden, Kevin, Miss Hood is a very, very, very positive person.
good. We need more of that.
Yeah, true. She's actually one of my loyal supporters, and
Man,
she's always got a positive thing. If I could rent Miss Hood from here so that you could sub around, I would, but I don't have a button.
I heard that YouTube will pump your stuff if you don't have any like no mods.
Actually, that's not true. A lot of people think that, but if you look at my channel, I people all the time that I end up and more people come in
Whew. Yeah, that's true.
because the thing is saying you have to mod up everybody. But what I'm saying, if you have moderators, it shows that they keep coming back to you because they want that wrench. They think, in all honesty,
You don't
like
have
with
any
my
power.
channel,
Like you don't have any power.
exactly.
That's the point. Oh my bad, KKK. Someone wants
There's
to.
my main number one shooters in the building. Cat is here. Woo woo. I'm not saying make everyone a managing mod. Just making them a standard mod, it'll get them to
I
come
know.
back. Because a
Well,
lot of
and it
people
can
feel out of place if they're not blue.
well,
They're afraid of everybody in blue. But if you
I don't know.
show them that,
I don't know. I'm thinking about redoing the whole thing again, but I just don't know, Nishi.
oh, I get it.
I want to see what would happen. What if I only had like 10 moderators and then it started sending me in hundreds of people? That would be awesome.
It's not that you got certain amount of moderators. The problem is that YouTube, and Daisy will agree, that YouTube, what they do is they limit how many people can come in your chat at once. They actually put a limit on your number. Like when you have a baby, you either have a bottle or they're breastfed. You can't
Yeah.
give them straight people. That's the way it works. And your shorts will make it, like Miss Shelley said, the shorts help bring you subscribers and more people too. But they're trying to figure out what you're doing with your channel, and it's the computer pushing it out.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, I like the setup well enough. But I don't think with my particular community, I don't think it would matter either way because you guys are awesome. It's like nobody's really here for a ranch, and I don't really go to their channel for a ranch. You know what I mean? It is what it
Right.
is. At least most of them. I mean, I do have the random egg or whatever, but most of the time I gotta vet people in just because in real life, I get burnt all the time now. Not thinking somebody's who they're not until they're in the line of fire, and then they just fall back. It's like, oh, you're not as bad. You're not really what you thought, what you said you were. So I gotta vet people into my real life. But
Right.
oh well,
Like it's different in real life because you have to be really careful. On YouTube, I've learned how that people you think have your back are actually the worst because they end up turning because, ooh, somebody said man, get out of here.
yeah,
The real ones stand with you and they're going to stand through the fire. And then the ones that maybe they shouldn't have been there to begin with. Just an
yeah,
opinion.
yeah. It's a painful lesson though. You know,
Believe me, I get it.
it's like the
I
weeping hearts. But it's also there's some that like God wants you to be part of their life, and that's a whole different bag. It's like, but yeah, this is the bush with the eyes. You see.
yeah, because the bushes are always watching to see if you're talking about them. If I most definitely went to sleep, says Tiny K. Oh, that's okay. People fall asleep in my chat all the time, and they laugh about it. I
I
laugh.
fell asleep in your chair. How do you fall asleep to some of those jokes? I don't know, but I've done it myself. I'm under paint.
Hey,
But like, how do you fall asleep to a bunch of people laughing? I don't understand how my body did it, but I think it's just comfort, for real. It's all right, time to sleep.
I've been told I could read a bedtime story, could fall asleep to it. So,
Yeah, you
and
could try.
Shelly just
That would
wrote,
be
push,
interesting.
push. Miss Shelley wrote, push, push, push.
So I have to do everything in white first so that it really stands out and the color will stick. So I'm just kind of going through in white and then I'll go through with color after it's all. Yeah, so these are the snowman and the gingerbread man, yeah.
Oh,
They're being told by
sweet.
the door guy.
Yeah. That the door guy's got to be like the shooter and the fuck around and find out painting.
Yeah.
He's the guard. You know what I mean?
Guy in the black hoodie is the most intimidating thing. For real.
Yeah.
Yep,
I'm
yep,
watching.
yep.
I'm currently making a monster series out of Play-Doh. Sweet, Miss Hood. And has
Pin.
double tap the screen, people. Even if you're just watching.
Yeah, feel free to jump over and check each other out. Everybody has something they're doing. I don't know Hood and Keck, but I'm sure that outside of that, I
Oh
mean,
man,
everyone. Who's Tiny K? You know? Of
I know her.
course, Miss
She's
Daisy. Man, I've been on break, but I still stay on Shelly's and your channel and Miss Daisy's.
yeah, I know. Are you subscribed to Loco?
To Loco,
Were.
I am, but the particular live, I don't know, man. It was just so much negativity, you know. I'm
Actually, he's
anti
not
anti
negative. He's talking to people that are negative on him. It's kind of
yeah.
like he's reacting to what they're doing.
We reasoned after it still, but I'm not sure I have the notifications on or anything. But my YouTube kind of messes
Uh,
up. I haven't really been on it, did I mention? So there's Miss Daisy. Where we at? What we need?
but I mean, I think it's cool the way the community comes together to help each.
Yeah, it is.
You guys, am I echo in the chat?
You don't seem too ugly to me. In fact, it's like really quiet.
Okay. No, I'm asking because I've got my headset in so I can hear you, and
Word.
I guess I'm not. But I had Keck up on my phone yesterday like this, and he got an echo, and I just want to have the chat have echoes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Fading in and out a little. Oops. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, different brush.
Kevin, so yesterday
Yeah.
I like broke the major cardinal rule because everybody knows after I got diagnosed, I quit drinking, right?
Oh no. You started
Bought
drinking
a
yesterday?
small bottle of Jack, and I
Oh,
ended up live afterwards. And you know me and my organic.
oh boy. That's
And
fun. How'd
what
that work?
funny was
What's up, Taylor?
Taylor's in the building. What
Oh
ended up
no.
happening that
She
was
does have a
I
little bit
was
of a Miss Daisy. For sure. Just a little bit. It's nothing
a little bit
intolerant.
of what?
A little bit of a rattle. I probably do too because of my air conditioning unit.
Oh, I have a fan going on. I have
Yeah.
3 fans pointed at me, so I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to address it before she thinks it's her equipment. It's like no, there's plenty
Yeah, it's me.
background noise. Because it's quiet, it seems like so much more. I guess this guy's a guitarist. I was trying to draw a guy our panda guy's smoking, but
That can be Joe playing the guitar. We'll put Joey out there playing the guitar.
why Joey teaching
Fishing
this guy?
rays.
One. Just a little bitty line for the cigarette. Just a little bitty line.
Ooh.
Out there busking, trying to make the day's wage. All right, so who's in the waiting line here? Hi,
You can
fisherman.
put anybody you want. You can put Miss Ellie in there. You can put Miss Daisy. Put everybody in the chat in the waiting line.
Shelly.
Yeah, you can put Miss Ellie, Miss Daisy. Fishing Ray is another good supporter of everybody's channels. He likes to go and sub up to people. So y'all, if you guys go around and sub up to everybody, if you would, and make sure you all subbed up to this channel, because trust me, you never know what Kevin Royal, who he's done pictures for Miss Shelley, pictures for Miss Coffee, and a lot of other people that are in chats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody. And
Yeah.
if you commission a painting from Kevin, please make sure you pay him for what. You know what? He don't ask you for what they're worth. He asks you just to help him with the shipping. I am working on getting him to make him get a little bit more because he puts effort that's beyond effort into what he does.
You're definitely not the only
Yeah.
one, but it's like for the price you go to McDonald's, you can commission a painting from me, or buy a piece that I already have. And I don't know. It's just never been about the money. But when you talk about $10 a piece, I'm dead broke. Like, but I can't afford to send off the 3 that I have that I want to send to people. It's like, but yeah. But
I'm
I'm trying to
just
change
saying
up my
if you
YouTube a lot. I want to do a lot more just the freedom of it. You know, I don't want to get stuck on commissions. But if people
no, I'm
really have
just
any,
saying in general. I mean,
I
if you're
can.
painting something, somebody wants it, like if you had 5 paintings and one person wants one of them and they ask you to hold it and you've got somebody to hold 5 and you're
Yeah.
holding it for somebody else, it's not fair to you because you're holding that painting and you could have got paid for it.
I finally got layers to him. I'm so happy about that.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I like Larry. If y'all haven't seen Larry sings, I like that guy a lot.
Yes. Please make sure you go up to Larry sings when
I
Larry
wish he could
sings.
talk coffee into going live more. That'd be awesome.
She's working on her music with her guitar.
Yes.
Right now her guitar is down, but she's working on doing that. And you know what, Kevin? You are amazing. You don't think you are. You are one of the most amazing guys. And
uh,
anybody that wants to argue or fight with you, they're going to have an to go through because you know something? It ain't worth it, though. You know what I mean?
it's cool. I'm used to the fight. I appreciate you, sister. It's how it is. I'm
Yeah, but
painting
do you
king
realize
Kentucky.
how you see how I fight with people, right? I just
Yeah.
2 characters for them. I don't say their names. I give them a cartoon character, and it could be something like Cruella, it's a female, or the Gingerbread Man, or Frosty the Snowman.
uh,
You know what I mean? Just because
yeah.
you're not talking about the person themselves, just their behavior. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of a goofy way to retaliate without retaliating. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
shit like,
you know the way it's got to be forgiveness. You can't keep that stuff in the universe though. You got to pass it. You got to give it back to those people by letting it go of it yourself. You know that's the answer. I'm sorry, it's just my
I
lie.
forgive them. I'll forgive them and ignore them. No, but
Yeah,
wait, I forgive them
that's
and
all I
ignore
got.
'em, but here's the thing.
Up to that point, I'm like, I don't really want to do some, like, I know how to handle myself, but I don't really want to do it because it can be so devastating. And really, what I'm here for is to inspire people, not to fight with people. So it's like up until that point, it's like no. And then once you hit that, you're like a stranger. It's weird. Not always, but I don't
Hello
know.
there, Miss Trina's in the building.
Well, hi, Trina. She does awesome. In real life, yeah, talking back to the people. I just want to stare at y'all for a
Uh,
second. Thank y'all for coming
I see.
through. I'm putting a guy just like passed out drunk.
I see you added the cat in the painting, huh?
Yeah, it could be a cat. I was
It
trying
can
to do like
be anything.
I was trying to do like a little dog like Daisy, like Miss Daisy just walking
That'll
around.
work.
That
That'll work.
was cool to me. For this guy to
Runs
pass
pulled
out.
up in the building.
What's up, Run? Y'all want to get education?
Yeah.
Go on and see my brother. Take a walk with a reasoning individual. Yes, sir. Can you guys hear me when I talk into the canvas? Probably not really, huh?
We can still hear you.
You
I
can?
can anyway.
Cool. You just passed out. He's not dead. Don't worry. Okay.
Uh, you're telling me you left the bar.
Joey wouldn't be. Oh yeah, Joey would. Joey's underage. He wouldn't be in the bar, huh? No, he probably would still be in the bar, huh?
Exactly.
You think he would be in the bar?
In the bar.
But your stage has
Fenced
got
off
naked
area where
people.
Joey could play.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Cat says that they can hear us, so you're good.
I'm trying to think of who else is in here. I got Smurfy. What would Keck be? How would you illustrate Keck? If I just put those letters
Cat,
like a person. Yeah.
I put him as the bodyguard of the bar. That's why
Yeah,
I
that's
said
this
give
guy.
him the
He's the bodyguard.
that painting you made.
Okay.
He's the number one person that he just don't take no shit, and he'll get rid of people before I even see him. So you could put Keck on that on the person, like put the letters on him on his shirt or something.
That's a good idea.
Oh, look, there's Miss Tori pulling in on California Dreamin'.
Well, hi, Miss Tori. How would you represent Miss Tori?
Um, Probably a sunshine of some kind. 'Cause she used to do all the sunsets.
Uh,
Her and her and Subi are the sun rays. You know what I mean? Like a
yeah.
bright light. Oh, Joey does go with his mom to the bar.
Oh, there we go. We'll have to put them in the smoke room. Y'all be chilling with me, drinking my root beer.
There you
We'll have
go.
to put you over there. Joey will have to be our entertainment in the smoke room. But
We're gonna put you guys in the
concentrating on the
smoke room,
music.
y'all.
Concentrating on the music.
Yep.
I tried to paint something.
California Dreaming is Miss Tori and Subi's joint channel.
Yeah,
Just so
I
you
wasn't
guys
really
know.
sure about the security issues and all that, so I don't really know how to address it. I don't really, like if I accidentally call you Tori, I sure don't mean to offend you or blow security protocol or whatever it is. But yeah.
Well, Subi comes in under his name. She uses that one.
Oh man, I miss the lives. Like I don't know why. I just resubscribed the other day, and my YouTube just doesn't work sometimes. But I only just now
I get
realized
it.
that was your other account. Man, this
Oh,
brush.
look, there's Subi pulling in. Woo woo.
Why, hello, Subi. Oh, yeah, I don't have you modded, see?
Well, I got people from here on your channel.
That's good. That's wild. What can you do as a master mod, as a big mod? Like I know you can
Hold
do a
on,
lot
let's
from the
see.
comments.
Yeah, all I can do is put somebody in timeout. I can't give them a moderator stick. Miss Alice is pulled in. Ooh.
Wow, Alice. We're gonna use a nice new brush. Cause I'm getting sick of that one brush I was using. It was really sloppy and big. Yuck. Okay. We got Subi and Tori.
Now we got Steven pulling up. In the smoke room, we got to have a barrel. Let's explode. That's in the corner somewhere
Heard.
to represent him.
That
Yeah,
was
I
really
can mod
difficult.
people. I can mod people at the end of the live when they comment,
Yeah.
or this just so you know, managing mods can wrenches and hide people in your comments too. I don't
Yeah, I
do
knew
that.
that part. And they can also do something to do with changing the word. Something about the way that YouTube pulls up your videos and your lives. The like words that YouTube will time you out for. I don't know, it's
Yeah,
something.
they can set new. They can the
But let's not give idiots ideas.
keywords.
Let's not give
Yeah,
idiots
but they got
ideas.
to be managing mods to do it though. Their mods, they have to
Yeah,
be a managing mod to do all that.
yeah. So it won't really affect my channel, but I've also been educated since day one. You guys, as a community, for sure, have just like told me everything I wanted to know about YouTube, as far as that goes, as far as moderation goes.
YouTube is crazy. It's supposed to be about people up, but for some reason, people like to tear you down if you're going up. It's nuts.
That's the way
I
it is.
mean,
It's the way the world is too, though. I mean, like I'm trying not to expose myself right now too much, just because I know how energies are and everything.
yeah, but
Oh
you're a
man.
positive energy, and positive will always win over a negative.
Yeah, we win, but sometimes we be asking for a storm that we don't need it to go through. So at this point, is it, and especially when you go to do real, you know that movie like Final Destination or whatever. When you go to do real
Right.
things, sometimes it gets kind of difficult just to scare you, but like it can't actually like deter you fully. So I just keep having stuff like that. Like I just keep being right to the dollar on money when I really need to be saving money. You know, it's like it's just been a bunch of really minor, weird ass things, popping tires back to back, like
And
silly stuff.
Ron said to tell you that he loves you,
Run is
just so
fucking
you know.
amazing.
I know
So
I've been to his channel before. I've been in
what's up,
there.
Don Davis? Yeah, I like to sit and reason with him. Well, because he's just in it to educate people about the stuff that he's been through, like with people doing their thing. You know?
There's Jonathan. He says, "You got an angel on the right." No, I'm just mean. I'm not an angel. I can be a devil at times.
That's what we need. Watching after that drunk dude just passed out on the sidewalk, though.
Yeah, we need one.
We need an angel watching after him. Yeah, okay. I can zoom this up. That would probably help. You can't really see nothing. Oh, it's catching the light from my camera. There we go. This is really nice. I haven't been on camera in like a month and a half. Thank you guys for showing up. I really appreciate the community I found on here. You guys have got me a winner. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I was so lonely. I was so without fucking purpose, and you guys helped me out. Every last one of you. Thank you so much.
That's what YouTube's supposed to be for, is to help people go. like build up mentally, build up, you know what I mean? Like I said, my channel's all about people going positive, but every once in a while, negative comes in, but you got to step it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Gotta step it out sometimes.
But going back to the bar being the place with story time and fun times and fuck all the negative shit because it's just crazy. I will call you out though if you fuck up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But we got different kinds of barrels. If you want to hop in one, man, oh no. Because I know the manipulation.
Yeah.
Manipulation.
And I love how you're
Hmm.
educated on that. There's been a couple situations where I've been in a position to tell some people some things, but it takes a lot of balls to even do that, let alone come on there to the whole world and be like, yeah, this is how the devil works. just in case. Just in case you were curious.
No mess was run. And Taylor saying hi to everybody. Y'all, please sub up to each other in the chat and make sure you hit the like button for Kevin because truthfully, this guy is better than anybody gives him credit for. And he don't even give himself credit. Y'all know that he actually told me he's nobody. Not like nobody really is named, but that's how he
what I
felt.
meant what I meant was
No, 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 no,
yeah.
no.
No,
When
what
he
I meant
said
was
that,
you
it made
shouldn't
me
take my word
angry.
for it. You should go back to God with it. That's what I meant. Is like
Yeah,
humbly speaking, like I'm not anybody to tell you these things. You should take it back to God. Is what how I meant it. But yeah, no, I know that
yeah,
I'm somebody for sure. For sure. For sure. But I also remember I definitely know what it's like to feel like that. And everybody feels like that.
exactly.
Phew.
But look at it from the other side. People that drag you down are only doing it. That's how they feel about themselves. Kevin,
Yeah.
you are ready. Always remember you're strong and you are enough. And Taylor said, it's the
You
part of the
too.
struggle of feeling isolated, but the best are from overcoming pain. That too.
For sure. For sure.
He says, life is but ooh, we're getting some deep conversations going.
And I mean if you
Energy
don't
and read your Bible.
yeah. It's like and if it's not you, then who? That's like if you went through all that crap for nothing, just to be like, oh, I went through. You learn from it. You would change your heart, get you ready. You can already. It's like drinking a certain temperature of water or something. Eventually, you're gonna be able to drink boiling water. It's like that. Pain, pain, pain. But it is the world, I guess. Okay, where am I going? I need to draw a
Kevin,
humongous frog. You give me
a
too much
what?
credit. A big frog. That's what you need. Standing up. Standing up like
Oh my God.
Granite.
He's putting the frog on here, guys. Kevin, you know what? Inspirational messages. I'm going to write one for you, says Miss Tori.
Oh, thank you. I really like your AI. If you guys haven't gone over to California Dreaming Here's profile lately, she does these images and really awesome music in the background as like one of her short templates kind of thing. And the images that she's coming up with, man, that those are like mind blowing. Good job, mama. Good job. I like them a lot. I ran through and liked everything.
Keep, everybody keep doing yourself.
That's it.
Don't let anyone dictate what you do.
Yeah, the mind is
And
lost
Run
on some.
says,
Yeah.
walk in spirit with prayers. And then he says, the mind is lost on some.
Like what if he
Yeah, your
what if he
mind, huh?
it's like what if he did answer that? A lot of people, man, they don't know the true nature of the thing, but you think all your reality. So it's like some prayers I'm really glad that God didn't answer for sure. Because I would have sold myself short. Yeah.
Well, if you think about it, the song Unanswered Prayers talks about
Uh,
it. You know what I mean? I know it's necessarily what a lot of people do, but I use music to get through the hard, you know?
yeah. Music's a big part of this whole thing. Thought you knew. Man, I wish I had my band. Then this would be a whole different live, man. If you just heard that music that came out just once, and all the recordings are gone in the wind, it's gonna be some kind of mystery stuff. What was this random white ball? Oh, I'm back to the frog.
Where's our frog at? Oh, he's up at the top waiting to go in.
Behind Tori. Come on.
I see.
Woo.
I'm on probation. I still have a good positive blessing, says Taylor. Um, Miss Tori says she's been loving everyone's shorts. And Run says, worry I ain't it.
Right.
And Keck is telling everybody he's on probation too. You're
I spent
crazy,
most of
dude.
my juvenile. I spent most of my juvenile on probation. So like I got falsely accused of all this crap and whatever I had to do was 6 months or something, pay them a bunch of money. And the lady knew that I didn't do it. Like and so she took it real easy on me. I just showed up to the appointments. That's all I had to do. Pay the money and show up to the appointments. They had me do one drug test because it was in the court order. But otherwise they just got out of the way. They didn't really care too
Okay,
much. But
I
when
got
I
to tell you this.
uh,
I I was on probation one time for somebody else doing something, right? And I went to court and I paid them the money that they said I owed.
yeah.
And while I was on probation, I was supposed to be on it for a year. Off it in 3 months. How did that happen? Because I called the probation officer every time I went out the door. Every time. If I went to the mailbox, I was on the phone. I'm going to my mailbox. Probation officer set up, after 2 months, he set up a court date. And he told the judge, he goes, Your Honor, I'm not trying to be mean. This girl, she can't be on probation no more. He's like, my phone at the oddest times. If she goes to her mailbox, she's going to sit down. He's like,
It's great
we
because
know
you're
she
not
didn't
breaking the
do
law.
anything.
Wow,
I
that's
was
great because
scared
you're not
I was
breaking the
getting
law.
arrested. I
Yeah,
begged him
that's part
so
of the
bad.
game. That's part of the game. Once you get arrested once, then you get labeled, then you get put in this subpar of society. It's part of the trap, dude. That's part of the trap. And it's after poor people because they're trying to kill us, Nietzsche. Listen up, run no. Oh, it'll be all right.
Well, when the
Sorry.
situation happened, I actually
I gotta stop
the
saying sorry. It's ridiculous.
no
Okay.
the what ended up happening. I'll tell you. While the paintings, I'll let you guys know. I
Tell me.
was in a grocery store with somebody,
Yeah.
and I had like $20 worth of stuff, and I had $20 in my coat. Well, the people I was with, I had to go to the bathroom. It was raining. I took my jacket off and put it in the cart. And when I came out, they had like $150 worth of stuff. It was
Mm.
all it was all bagged up. My stuff wasn't. It was still on the top of the cart. And I ended up, well, maybe the stuff was paid for.
Yeah.
So I I come out of the bathroom and I go going up to the checkout line and I go at my looking for the money. Right, the money is
Uh-oh.
missing.
Uh-oh.
They're like, "Ma'am, do you have your receipt?" And I'm like, "Uh, can I set this over here Well, I go find out from them where the money my stuff and their receipt, and they're like, sure, grocery cart to where the not after the double door. And because I went past the cash register, they called the police saying I steal.
Oh man.
Out the door to go to the car where these people are, the manager came out and grabbed me. Cops are on the way apparently, and I saw the cop car pull up, and this guy's got me by the arm, and I'm like, let go of me. And he's like, no, you door. I'm like, what am I stealing? The stuff's right inside the door. It's not like I went out any of the doors out of the building.
Yeah.
Saying I didn't leave with the stuff. I left it. Apparently in New York, if you try to take it past the cash register, it's considered you stealing it.
I thought you guys
So
were under
yeah.
that 1,000 or whatever. Where it's like a misdemeanor if it's over 1,000.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Well, what ended up happening, it was $150 that
Dang.
they were saying I was trying to take. When the cops showed up and parked and came to come up to us, I told them, just put me in the car. This guy will not let go of me. And they're like,
Cal.
why are you holding her? And he's like, she's a thief. And lo and behold, fired because he put his hands on me. It wasn't like I was running away or ditched the place. And the other people got away. It was crazy. They
Yeah.
didn't get charged for nothing. It was all on me. But yeah, the judge, after it was all over, and he goes, I better not see you back in my court for anything. I said, sir, you weren't in the first place if the guy hadn't put his hands on me. I'm like, I
Yeah.
wasn't running. I was just going to get the money in the receipt. And he's like, well, apparently they never paid the stuff. Kevin,
These
it would be an honor if you take any of my shorts and paint them, says Miss Tori.
Oh. Yeah.
Just
How
tip
do you do a
them
do live?
not.
Her question was how do you
You send a
sorry.
message to the person you want to do your duo live with, and you put a link. There's a way you can create a link before you start your show. You create the link and you send the link before you go live.
Yeah. It
Just
kind of
chill
messes up my
them.
phone sometimes.
What is Ron talking about?
Just chill that damn not. I'm not sure. I lost them a little bit ago. I'm about to ping him
I'm
right now.
losing him now. I was looking up when he was typing activities, so I do it. Yeah. Miss Tori, do you have my phone number? I think I still have you. My phone. I mean, if you want to do a duo live with somebody, you can call me and I'll tell you how to do it.
It's really
I
easy.
can't remember.
Once you do it the first time, it gets easier too.
Do not try to send it to 3 to 4 different people. I mean, some people put the link up on their channel as part of their life, so that way different people can come up at different times.
Yeah. I like that. There's this one that it's a call-in show. That one's very interesting, even though it's like it's just stupid. It's just dumb. There's no point to it, but it's very amusing
Yeah,
call-in show.
I don't know. I've seen some call-in shows where they have a phone number and it's like, huh? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. There's one of those. It's one of those for sure. There's another guy that opens pearls. That's very interesting channel.
Yeah, that's Gary Zhang. That's one of my
See,
channels I go to.
you know everything. I was wondering how I get through a lot of channels because you are sub to him. Is that funny? You
There
guys
is a
know.
if somebody has a problem and they need to talk about it, there is a it goes crazy sometimes, but they basically you can talk about whatever it is, and Miss Tammy will give you advice if it's a serious problem. Now, if it's just a goofy shit, we all laugh about it. But I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can do.
So this to be
Now,
clear to
I
everybody,
mean,
again, it's all black and white, but it will be colored in. I just had to do white first.
hmm.
Okay, now you need what?
Hold on. Ms. Alice says, now I need an after dinner smoke and a small nap.
Word.
Dark turf, I'm not. I'm like, no. Oh, a lot of dark turf. I'm like, no. Okay. I don't know. All I know is because, like, you painted that picture of Smurfy as Smurfette, and
Yeah.
he's like, it needs to have a tic tac on it somewhere. Then I posted something about being have power too, not to let men take your power away, stand strong. Well, he put, since the painting, I fit in this category now, and I'm food. It just doesn't fit.
He said power to the women. I'm
Yeah, I
officially
was
a
like,
feminist. I've been painted in drag. No, that doesn't count. You're it's not how it was. It's not how it is, buddy. That is funny though.
it's cute because when you put the way, like, yeah, it looks like she's naked standing singing. It was cute.
Aw, I liked it. We need a pickup truck. Our car or
Yeah, you
something.
got a pickup truck. Miss Alice said to share it out, but let's all do it so that way we can get more people in here to have fun. You guys, do you have any suggestions for what we're going to put on the paintings? You do put them in the chat, and we can definitely let him know, and he'll put you guys suggest in. Fishing Ray,
Yeah.
the way you give lunches is you put on a name in your chat, and when you click on the bottom of the screen, like you get a whole list that pops up. At the very bottom, it'll say add as moderator. You can do it from your shorts and stuff like that. You as the owner of the channel. It lets you give out wrenches.
Okay.
Oh, look, Genesis pulled in. Woo woo.
Hi, Genesis. Genesis. Who's retracted messages? Why?
Messed up with what he wrote.
Oh, okay. I'm making sure he wasn't like intimidated or worried about somebody messing with him or whatever.
Is Miss Nisha in here? I didn't see her sneak in. Miss Nisha, did you pop in? Happy to see you all. All I was so worried I didn't see you live for 3 weeks. Ooh.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
See,
okay. I was taking a break for good reasons. I had prayers that got answered. When prayers get answered, sometimes you got to make sacrifices. So yeah, I had to make a couple sacrifices. One of them was painting for a little bit. Plus, I don't want to bring anything to you guys that's less than awesome. So I was really getting an attitude. So I had to get rid of my attitude. But I've been working on these slowly. Um, let's get a look over. Even though it's in black and white, kind of getting a rough idea
ooh,
what's
look at our pickup truck coming in.
guy passed out, pickup truck, car ran in the lake, run with the sign that says run. The snowman and the guy getting asked to leave by the bodyguards. Some random impatient guy, I'm not sure. Daisy May, gonna be Fat Cat. It's not fat enough yet. Not fat enough. King and Queen pieces coming up the drive. It'd be Subi and Tori out there being their peaceful, amazing selves, and then a walking lizard man.
Walking lizard.
You got people trying to hop the fence. You got people trying to hop the fence all over the
And we got
place,
some
running around the
zombies in
graveyard.
there.
And I didn't put a gate yet because the gate got open like 2 months ago or something. So they don't even know. They've been
Yeah, the
watching me
zombies
campaign.
got through.
Yeah, it's kind of a silly one today, Genesis. The zombies rushed the gate. Kind of a silly one today. So first I got to do it in white so that the colors will really pop off. So that's where we're at. Figured I'll do
Miss
it.
Jemmy.
Well, hi, Gemini. How would I make Gemini as a character? That's one that's been rolling around my head too. I don't even like a giant diamond.
That would work. Make her like a gem of some kind.
Cool.
See what he just put? He put
Missed
text
it.
laughing, said it, how to put her in.
A gem. Big
Yeah,
gem.
she
She needs to be in the
is.
smoke room though. She'll probably be in the smoke room though, huh? Go ahead.
Yeah, she's always welcoming. Y'all, if you see me push the little hi button, it's because I can't stand that little box that says say hi. It drives me bonkers. It literally does. Every time I'm in somebody's chat, I have to push the hi button. Okay, I'm high today. Yeah, that's true. So I'll say hi to everybody.
This is pretty tame. I thought we were gonna be acting crazy. What's up, Nietzsche? I'm just playing. I'm not really
I
that. I'm not
know.
really acting crazy.
I'm kind of scared to put anything in the chat that's crazy, but y'all, you can.
I don't know if I
We
put it
kind of
in there.
want the craziness,
Yeah, a little. A little.
not the negative crazy, but crazy.
Throw that up there just as a little note to myself. So what
Uh-oh.
else we need? A car? A car to run down the road? We just need like a line of zombies walking down the road.
Yeah, we need a line of these. I'm trying to think what else we could put. We're not putting that on the outside, Alex. We're going in the smoke room. She wants a bottle of Patron and a good smoke. That's going in our smoke room.
Yeah.
This is the outside of the bar. People trying to get people getting told no, all the crazy stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ghetto blasters. Like 15-year-olds with their
Yeah.
big brother's car. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's what we're going for. That's what we're going for.
But my motto is Alice, 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floors. So Jemmy is a giggle. She laughs a lot. And when she won't go live with a lot, she gets laughing. It's like she'll stop because she's laughing so hard. You know what I mean?
Should put the dog pound truck running by.
There you go.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
That'll work. The sun is shining on your face. Looks so majestic.
Aww.
Thank you. I do every once in a while. It's for me. Sorry, and congratulations. Congratulations. All for drinking. I'm proud to say that I broke the rule last night, but man, I was feeling better without the alcohol, but it felt so good to just let loose for a little while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know nothing about nothing. I know for myself, alcohol is not my thing, man, and it's kept me out of a lot of trouble. It not being my thing, but I hit like 4 drinks, I'm good. Like I'm not trying to talk no more. Yeah, I'm not really a
I
social.
drank one drink and got knocked. I'm good without any.
I bet, especially with your blood like it is, like woof. Does it go crazy on you? I'm glad that nothing like that
Uh,
happened. I'm
honest,
glad that stuff.
won't do it again. I just kind of needed that break. None. We're so grateful, and we gave us such beautifully designed planet, sunshine, and rivers. There's so much to be on about. That's true, honestly.
And he's answering prayers right now. And he wants to get to
God
know you.
always answers praise.
He wants to get to know you, like personally. He knows you through everything, like whatever you believe. Whatever you believe, he's known you. He's known you forever. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And that's all he wants.
And Genesis, the Bible doesn't say sober mind.
Yeah,
I seek right. It's the addiction and glass or two of wine.
right.
That's true, but sometimes you have medical problems that you're not supposed to drink alcohol. I broke the rules,
Yeah, she's not supposed to
but
drink alcohol.
no.
I mean, it has been with us forever.
Supposed,
Yeah, no, you're not supposed to
uh,
drink. You're not supposed to drink. No, it has been with us forever, though. I really have a weird opinion on alcohol for being somebody that doesn't drink, but like, I really don't feel it's my place to judge either. It's like if that's between them and God. Then naturally, by like being my friend and showing what kind of friend I am, it's gonna make them want to do what's right by God, which has very little to do with me. I can observe the law and all this all day, but when it comes to the Holy Spirit moving in people and making what He wants out of them, it's beyond the law for sure. So with that, I don't try to judge people on drinking until it's self-destructive. But I mean, I came up with all that. I got a first-hand view of people not being able to wake up without shaking. Alcoholism is awful, and it doesn't care how old you are. It doesn't care. It doesn't care. And it'll just kill you. You just die.
Miss Genesis says the sugar. No, it's nothing to do with the sugar. I actually have, and I'm going through chemo and radiation. So alcohol, just don't mix.
Yeah.
Alice Adams, I'm so
But
happy to
yes.
hear that you came to that conclusion with it. Amen. Ooh.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Can y'all see everything still? Is everything making sense still? I might just put in some cars.
Yeah,
I mean,
everything makes sense for the bar.
all right.
Seriously. Don't mind me if I look like I'm looking at the phone. It's because, well, first, organic is kind of kicking my butt until sunlight.
Yeah, you're all right. Don't mind me if I look at the phone funny. One day I'm gonna learn how to read, one of these days.
You kidding? I could not
Crazy.
drink and I still see words that aren't there. I change words all the time.
Yeah. So moderation. I was an alcoholic. That's why I quit. There are people who can have a glass or two and be okay. I couldn't stop myself. Once I started, I went partying for days and it got me insane. Yeah, for sure. I mean, not that I couldn't stop myself. It's just like I know with everything else, if I decide like I'm eating an extra bowl of cereal tomorrow, then I'll look forward to it and then I'll eat my bowl of cereal and then the next day I'll just put it in my schedule. Like I know I have an addictive personality, so I would watch everything. I would watch sugar and stuff because I know my limits. But man, I don't make the best decisions when it comes to intake sometimes. But I mean, it's really kept me out of a lot of trouble. I think seeing all these people messed up on meth, seeing all these people messed up on alcoholism and on bad thinking, because that's also like you can be sober minded and you can be unsober minded. You can be drunk in the head and not have a drinker. It's just about being separated, right? It's just about being separated.
We need a
If you're
few
sober,
guardian angels guarding us, says Miss Alice.
yeah, that's what the guys in the robes are.
That's what our guys in the room are guardian
We do,
angels.
yeah,
Okay.
we do. There's a guardian angel over here with the drunk guy passed out in the overflow in there. But we could put angel wings on these guys, but the thing is with the kind of protection we got, they don't always have angel wings, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
They be
Some of
angels.
our
You ever prayed to see
angels in
angels?
disguise.
You ever prayed to see angels? This is one that I got surprised over and over with. It's like there's all kinds of that word means so much more than just like spiritual entities. Yeah. Like you can
She was saying, Miss Alice said, we need a few guardian angels guarding us. We're safe in it.
huh? Yes.
Red man there, the door bodyguard. She's saying, put some angels there just to be double checking.
All right. Just for a little bit added security. So 10,000. 10,000 is a lot to paint, you know. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Out. Would you quit retracting your statements, please? It's really, really distracting when somebody keeps
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that troll the other night.
10,000.
Bro, that troll. You know what's cool about being part of this thing is like I'm in YouTube land somewhere and I want to bring somebody up. I just pray for it and they show up. So the other night you did that in that one person's room, and it was Mac Deuce, matter of fact. And I normally just like run through like the video, hang out for a minute. But this troll was in there and he brought up your name and then he said he was trying to start trouble between Mob Type and Mac Deuce. And I was like, how you gonna split up brothers? I was like, no. So he got me involved. It's like as soon as I saw that he brought your name up and then this, I was like, you ain't nobody. He's like, built this sector. And then I was like, all right, I need Nichi to come in here. And then you just came right in. That was awesome. And you were like, that ain't nobody. He's been doing that to everybody's channel. But he kept retracting his
Yeah,
messages just like that. That's probably why I'm
but see,
sensitive to
here's
it.
the thing. There are the trolls out there that watch everybody.
Yeah.
Too close together as a unit, he wants to pull it apart. And
Yep.
that's basically just their whole
The
mission
devil.
is to bring you down.
Yup. The devil.
But
Yup.
here's the kicker. If somebody truly messes with you, I'm changing my language. But if
I
they
appreciate
mess
you.
with you in a positive way, the negative messing with you doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah. Somebody's got your back for real. They've got your back. And when a real person's got your back, it's like there, even if you're not in the room. Like I said, I stopped only because he was bringing up Nietzsche Lee in this. I was like, no, you ain't saying nothing. I was like, what you got to say again? Bad enough you're trying to get in between brothers. But yeah, I knew that from chat lines and shit. There was people that would have 5, 6 different profiles in chat rooms, and that means you had to go through Yahoo or whatever and do the thing like 5 or at least 5 or 6 times to get those different names, and they would act like completely different people. And I found out after a while of going through there that it was like the same person. It was the same person. It freaked me out. Something heavy. Online world is not
Well,
as it appears. We're really pretty blessed that we get in with cool ass people. I mean, like we have dinks, but at least they're legitimately them in all their dinkiness. Like they're not a troll trying to pretend to be 5 different people. Like, ugh.
but if you watch the trolls, you can figure out who they are by you.
Yeah, and speech patterns. This guy, I
You
guess he
can
was just
always change the names, but you can't change the way you type. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I got your guys back even when you're not there, says Miss Genesis.
I
Aw,
sure do
thank
know it.
you.
I sure do know it.
Miss Alex, he's talking about in Mac Deuce's channel.
It was just some random guy.
If you're subscribed to him.
It was just some random guy, but
Oh no, we know him.
oh, you
People
do?
in Winter Circle and other know who this guy is. He
He
just
was trying
likes
to say he
messing
was
with
cool with
everybody.
you. Yeah, he was trying to say he was cool with you, and I was like, you don't act. You're not acting like that and saying you're a part of Nietzsche's crew. Like that ain't happening. Sorry.
Oh, believe me, a person came into my channel and said they were from Loco's crew channel. And I'm like, no, you're not. Because that's one thing we don't do. We don't go to somebody else's channel and try to start trouble.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just not allowed.
No.
I mean,
Be
it
goofy and
don't
all on your
fly.
channel, but it's really about community. Making the
Right.
life brighter, man. That's all I'm trying to do. All right. So I think this guy's getting
I
pretty
believe
full.
I've seen enough movies and met enough people to know that I do not put anything past anyone. When you talk with
That's
God,
true.
you're capable of anything and not in a good way, says Genesis.
Yeah, that's true. And sometimes when you do walk with God, it's just like, I don't know. It's all part of the walk. It's all really Him. It's all really Him. Yeah, but all you all, you're all just an extension of my walk with Jesus. In case you didn't know that, answer to my prayers, don't you know? All right, so here's that one, and this is just the white version here. We'll come back to it and put paint, color everything up. But got the
You know, when you
angels.
get in that truck, you need to make it that truck's vibrating.
Vibrating, right?
Yeah, make it like shake a
Boom, 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 boom. Word. Okay.
certain guy in the chat who drove 16 hours to see and honestly he could not shut it.
You loved it too much.
And he got in every time the truck
Yeah,
seat vibrated.
man.
So he was getting jiggled every time he moved. Funny as heck. But
Genesis,
yeah.
I do wish you did lives. I think you would be a very good one to just sit down and reason with. You've been through a lot, a lot. It'd be great to, yeah. I think you would do a really good live. But it is a lot of energy. Don't
Oh
take this
boy.
lightly, though. These things can be a lot of energy. Just being on the camera, doing what you love, or otherwise, it takes a lot of energy. All stress and everything aside, like it does. Even if everybody is completely with the game, like still. You did a 12-hour
So
live.
y'all,
I can't imagine 12-hour live.
this is the smoke room.
Oh yeah,
So give us the suggestions for this
thank
so
you,
that way he
Mrs.
can add it in. Kevin's over there sitting and he's got his good old
It's root beer. I tried to write root beer, but it didn't really come out. Just looking there with my
look
wild, crazy hair.
vibrant J in the building. Woo woo.
Hi, Bobby. Gemini, exploding barrel in the corner. Alice with her bird.
I would be Kevin I many times, but I have my dog and he wouldn't be able to sit while I do that. Also exposing my face to all the creeps that would come in chat. I easy.
Yeah,
Genesis, as
that
far as
makes sense.
that goes, you see what I look like, right? I've had people do a lot of crazy stuff about me. And you know what? That's just their opinion. And if you have members that have your back, they get rid of the negative so you don't have to see it. Just be you. I mean,
Yeah,
there's been a lot of people that have said they didn't want to go live because they were scared, but now they go live and people actually just don't care what you look like.
I mean, there's more than one room on here that I'm sub to because I was just randomly scrolling through and they started speaking the word of God, and it wasn't like any way of speaking I had ever heard. It was not like it was like I was sitting in somebody's living room and I was facing the wall. It was just like a picture of a pictures. I never did see either of these ladies' faces, and I've got them both subbed, and I catch them as often as I can because whenever they speak, it's like it just hits so. Oh my goodness. So I don't know, just a thought. Not everybody has got no, not everybody shows their face. My friend, nobody hasn't ever shown his face. He just shows himself in a ski mask, tries to freak people out. I think it's funny. I don't know. I think it's funny.
I don't know about that. I think
What?
he showed himself by accident one day.
Oh yeah, no, he has done a face reveal or two. I dreamed about one of them, and I told him. I said I woke up and I was like, his live was the first one. And I told him what I dreamed. He was like, "Wow, that's so wild." And then like 2 weeks later, it happened. I don't think it was related necessarily. I think he was trying to look cute for girls at that time when he did that face reveal.
And everybody, happy 4th of July and thanks for and hitting the like button and being a subscriber. Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on
happy
in, you
Fourth of
guys can
July.
add some thoughts.
Happy 4th of July. I forgot where Rainbow is, but Rainbow Gathering Nationals is going on right now. Pray that all those hippie kids get home. Yeah, man, I want to be there. I had the ride set up and everything, and then something else slapped me in the face in a good way. So next year. But I do get to travel. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Don't worry,
That's
not
cool.
coming to anybody's house. Although if I plan a trip to New York, what's up, homie?
Yeah, you can show up here. You might get attacked by the dogs or the cat, but not in a negative way.
It'll be a good thing, probably. Oh man,
Yeah, my pit bull would lick your face off
New York's wild.
because
I
he
do want to
doesn't.
go to Herkimer though. It's like one of my dreams of dreams. Yeah,
Herkimer is
pitbulls can be fire.
not far from me.
Man, I want to go there so bad. I want to go back there. Diamonds coming out of the ground? What? I'm about it.
Yeah, because that could be Jemmy. She's over there being quiet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be like a twisted kind of Jemmy's in the building.
You got the exploding barrel right here. I'm trying for you. So this all gonna have to be redone and redone and redone. Did you say something about a giant fish? A guy in a costume like a giant fish?
I don't know. Did somebody put that in here?
No, but I think you said it when we were brainstorming before about this.
Um, you could do that because it'd be like fish tough. You know what I mean? The guys on fish tough, bring them
Mm,
in.
all right.
Uh,
You see that
I
Alaskan
know
guy? Sorry.
the Alaskan guy.
Yeah, that he's like all not living up there. Like all of his lives are just like building up camp, and he's building his cabin now. But first one I caught, he was skinning beaver. I think that's one.
Yeah, I go to a lot of
Oh yeah,
different.
Vibrant. I'm okay.
I'm subscribed.
Yeah, I haven't really been on YouTube a lot. Sheep. Okay.
Yeah, because Pure Alaska shows the mountain sheep and mountain goats.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty. Shows you the pictures of them as he's driving, and he'll show you on the live where they're on the rocks and they're climbing up higher. And I don't know how the little things don't fall.
You're doing so
I
good in not
did
cussing.
it.
You're doing
I'm
so good.
working on it. Okay.
Oh wait, I just remembered. Okay, I got something for you. Just a second. I want to show you. This is so funny. So I went on a walk on the side of the highway, right? I'm going walking to a church, and I found this on the side of the highway. It says, "I love Jesus,
Oh, that's
but I
cool.
cuss him a little bit." I'm telling you,
That's cool.
that's so funny, right? It's like yes, yeah, for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down and I'll come right back because apparently
Okay,
I'm cutting in and out on. Let me drop down and I'll come back. Hold on.
okay. Thank y'all for coming in today. We're working on Nietzsche's bar, smoke room, and front deck. I do everything in white first so that all the colors will pop out. If I don't do it in white, of it'll take way more paint to do the figures. But if I do it in white, I save myself so much time and it pops so much better. I try sometimes to not do this, but I end up with the colors not looking like I want them to, and end up whitening it out and starting again anyway. So enough messing up. I've learned to use this technique in general, but especially with these black light reflecting because they have a little bit of like a plastic in the paint. So yeah. What am I painting? Oh yeah, this is Nietzsche. So I did a piece for Nietzsche that's kind of like a jokey piece, and it's of her bar. So like a visual representation of her channel and her chat, and she loved it so much that I wanted to do a smoke room for her, and then uh, we just got done doing the first part of like the front of the bar. So yeah, you gotta let me back up. All right, send that invite or something. I don't know. Do you have to? You just have to re-tap on the link. I think. Yeah, I heard it. I heard her, Genesis. I'm coming back. It says add. I need to add you with this little button here. What do you think? What do you think? I tried it again. Need you try it again. I just sent her a fresh link. Hopefully this will work. What kind of dog does Kevin have? Ooh, that's a good question, man. I have a hound dog. Her mom was a pit bull, and her dad was a basset hound. Basset hound from the neighbors. Her name's Sammy. She's old dog. Very lovey dog. I hate ad. Nichui should be back with us.
Ooh, the puppy came to visit.
She's an old dog. She just sleep underneath the tree. That's how her dad is getting the mom pregnant in the first place. All he wanted to do is sleep under that tree. Now she's an old lady. That's all she wants to do too. Last one. And the only one like her for sure. You should paint
Ooh,
outside with a beautiful forest. Yeah. that 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 forest that forest sheet or whatever it is curtain. I do have a beautiful forest back behind me though. That is a good idea. I think the Wi-Fi might cut out a bit if I try, but I might just. Good idea. People need more sunlight, you know. Okay,
yeah.
we're back.
Thank you, Genesis. Yes, if you just joined, please double tap your screen.
Usually, you're
But
like a
yeah,
pro at going live. You could. What's the live? What's the longest you ever been on live? Like in your whole couple years you've been on this.
I haven't even been on a couple hours. I think 12, 10 to 12 hours.
That was a long one, man. And you still had this fun. You were at the end of it, still like, hold on, guys, gotta pee. I'll leave you with this.
Yeah.
I was like hour 9. I'm like, she ate, she
I
peed. That's
tried to hold it.
yeah,
I
but
tried.
you just like your spunk. It was all the way through. Like you were funny as hell the whole time. Excuse me, my language now, but yeah, that was a great one for 12 hours. That man, that was a music one for sure.
Well, I did go pee like 5 times, but I just set the phone down. Nobody knew what I was doing.
That's what I'm going for, Genesis. I'm gonna live out here in the tent. There's plenty of room. If it weren't for the bugs, man, I'd already be out there. Probably be the same amount of rent, but that's okay. I could paint from like yeah. You got me thinking now, like where the internet will reach. Huh.
It would be really cool though. I know one guy in Alaska when he does his lives, he stuff on his lives from his tent right now.
That's cool. It's not a bad idea.
Yep.
If I went, I was kind of thinking like long term kind of thing. This would be something I could do traveling because I could just stop anywhere that had a Wi-Fi connection or have minutes on my phone and go live and paint. Like I could do that anywhere at all with or without money, just as long as my phone was still charged. Just saying that it might work. You
Well,
do
if you
that
think about it, Walmart and McDonald's, Burger King, all of them have free Wi-Fi.
Yeah, good point. Where did that rat go? All right, so what else are we doing in this here smoke room?
Well, guy that has we need bongs in there, and we need some a guy standing like on the ledge on the wall somewhere where there's a bottle of Patron, and then you got to have some shot glasses, a cigar box, and
Uh,
Jay's there. gotta have the supplies. Can't have a smoke room with nobody smoking.
Yeah, good point.
You know what I'm saying? I know your channel's about God and stuff, but it's just a
And
funny
stuff
little
like
scene.
everything's about God and Nietzsche.
It, this is the sin part of the world, okay? My bar is all about having fun and getting you out of dark places, but it's a fun scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think it's funny how you see me because sometimes you'll like tame it down just because I'm in the chat. Like,
Uh, but you know what? I don't change who I am. I just language a little bit
yeah, you do.
because it's a respect
Well,
thing,
like you
you
try
know.
to not say like Judy and stuff like that. I'm just saying I appreciate it. I see it. It's not necessarily necessary though. I'm really probably, you know, more about that than anybody. I mean, I'm not about partying anymore. I'm an old man, you know. But I definitely don't. I don't know. I don't have a problem like laughing. I really like your channel because I can just laugh. That's it. Just laugh. Tell them, dog.
That's what my channel's all about, though, is just to give a laugh. It's to get people a place in their minds and get negatives. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But laughter helps you release some of that bad energy, in my opinion, for everybody. But
yeah. And well, knowing that you're allowed to laugh after you've been through some crazy stuff, like, and knowing that other people have been there, that's like the biggest part of healing, and that all is part of it, right?
yeah,
Definitely allowed
why
to
do you
laugh.
think I
It's
tell
like if you see
stories
people,
about stuff that might have hurt me? And
mm,
I can laugh about it now, but at the time it was like the worst thing in the world. In all honesty, it helped you grow in
yeah,
the end.
shows a bit of healing when you can laugh about it.
And
I act super
somebody's
concentrated.
not,
Sorry.
in case somebody is not subscribed to my, I did type in the chat a few minutes ago. It's the key that's in the chat so that you guys can subscribe if you need a place to go loose a little bit and have fun. It's just you have to be respectful of the host, the chat. We have some crazy stuff that goes on live, and everybody gets
Yeah,
to laugh and have a good time in there. So
yeah. You getting bored yet?
I'm actually not. It's kind of fun to be not the person and can like thinking up stories and going. And watching you
A
paint's kind of relaxing, actually.
lot of people say that. Some of my earlier stuff on here, like some of my earlier videos, it's just like there's a charge there. There's a charge there that I don't know. It's kind of like I miss it, but that's all part of developing, you know.
Miss Alice is back. She had to mute for a minute because she probably had a phone call or something.
I hitting the humongous bong while
Oh,
trying to
Lord
hit
have
a good
mercy.
one.
Steve,
Hoping
we don't even have to give you ideas. You got them all. See that, Miss Alice? We're putting in the bong. We're going to put in the shelf with Patron and everything else. Banana venom. But banana venom is in the building. I got the
but
feeling that's venom.
yeah, it's Venom. Banana
Okay.
Venom. He's upgraded. What's up,
I
youngin?
don't know if I'd want to be called a banana.
Yeah,
That's kind of crazy, but hey, more power to you.
it's your life, kiddo. I don't know. This change could be a good thing. Is your
can.
YouTube experience going good there, Venom?
You know Venom's a kid, right?
Yeah. I went to his
A
lives.
young kid.
Yeah, he's like 15.
Yeah. I gotta sneeze, y'all. There we go.
That's
Yeah.
Trapper.
Trapper Born's in the building. Happy 4th of July, everybody. I hope everybody's gonna be safe this year. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on and a lot of weird stuff happening. So please, y'all, if you're out and about
That's
and you're
good.
doing like drinking, don't
Yeah.
like the song says, the watermelon crawl if you have to when you go home. Don't risk someone else. No, sorry, y'all.
Oh yeah, we need Shelly and Joey. Dogs acting up.
Yeah, but we also need OSG Sags, Mr. Cat, and you can put Loco in there somewhere too,
How I
because he's
do
always got
Loco.
paprika.
Yeah. How I do Loco and Kev Mac. Try to paint them just they know each other. I don't know
Mm,
how I
they
illustrate.
know. I'm trying to think. Probably ask Chat how to do Loco. Cat
Yeah, how would I
had to
illustrate?
chill.
I can
He'd
try
be
to
with a
sketch.
bottle of water.
I just don't mean no disrespect with my portraits. They're not the best. I don't disrespect nobody with that.
Respect them. My channel's all about fun. Offended. Trust me.
My homies just got murdered at 1 a.m. this morning. It's been crazy for me. Dang.
But when we do OSQ SAGs, you gotta have the cigar box, a joint or a blunt,
Word.
and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And don't forget, you gotta put God somewhere in the room, like across somewhere. Just because we gotta get protected everywhere. And
Hey, I don't.
for, by the way,
Yeah. Dang. I still don't know how to deal with that. You know, I don't know how to deal with that at all. Like even knowing more than I probably should. It's just a thing.
wow, I just gave my dog food as I she put her hand in the food bowl, no problem. This second time today, I pet it eating like I always do, but he growled. Where are you in a hot temperature? Because I house my dogs while it's hot out. If anybody goes near their food when I they growl, but it's more because of the heat. And seriously,
Try to just
that's
paint
just my
Kev Mac
opinion.
and try to just paint Kev Mac and Loco. Maybe I could be able to sketch their faces half, but they keep pretty consistent, like facial hair and that kind of thing. So it shouldn't be
Yeah.
too hard.
Well, if you look at it, it's kind of funny because they're up on my. You can see their faces up on the shorts. Even OG Eggs is up there. He has never growled at me before. Need my husband when he gets home. We need to correct his ASAP. Bigger and bigger every day if he decides to challenge me. The the mosquitoes are so annoying. Says okay.
Yeah,
Peck, are you still in the building?
and then like you have to make him. You have to he has to realize that he's supposed to protect you. You know, he has to realize that he's not supposed to hurt you, but that he's supposed to protect you. But at the same time, not killing that. Like want to get somebody's butt if they mess with you. Wild. What kind of dog is it again? I thought it was a little dog. But like pit bulls, especially, they be growling just for the heck of it. There's an Akita that lives here too. He just growls just because that's how he talks. That's how he talks. You know, ooh, 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 ooh. Being silly. Okay.
Glad I
Random.
do not have. Honestly, I'm glad I do not have this on speaker because you doing that sound would make my dogs look at me like I was crazy.
Oh yeah, I talk dog. It's cool. It's cool. Like Dr. Doolittle. Don't even worry. One time I was in the dark part of town, okay? I was in the part where they tell you not to go when you're a kid, right? And I was just this fresh adult with a little bit of money in the wrong house, and they had this pit bull, and then we were all sitting around smoking, and they said, "Man, that dog's smart. That dog's smart." And then they were like, "I bet he'd even tell you whatever you want to know if you do whatever." I said, "Oh yeah." I said, "Where's the crack box?" And that dog went nuts and started wanting to break down the bedroom door of the roommates and everything. Turns out he was trying to lead me to the actual he was trying to lead me to the hard drugs. That's crazy. Dogs are so.
Look who just pulled in. It's Miss Nisha. Woo woo.
Well, hi, Nisha. Don't know Nisha. She does Bible reading. Awesome. Okay, we go smoke. Okay, so how do we do what? Keck. How do we do keck? I forgot.
You could give him some smoke too because he smokes. And a video game. He's got to have some kind of video controller in his
Word.
hand or something.
Word.
A puppy 1 year and 1 month, and I trained him not to be protective over his food. I can't have him territorial over anything.
Oh yeah.
Like it might have just been for that moment because of the heat. If you're in an area where it's really hot, because my pit bull is 9 and protection trained, and he sometimes gets testy. Jalen's
Uh,
pulled in. He says, "Hope all's well. Happy 4th of July, and God bless America."
well, hi, Jalen. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with the space here. My mind is all about this painting. I'm trying to be zoned in. How well
Don't
it's really
forget the
looking.
bottle. No, we got to have the bottle of Patron and Miss Alice in there.
That's what I was doing right now. Trying to figure out how big she should be.
Oh,
I'm
well,
trying to
she's a heavy shooter in the chat, so you know what I mean.
yeah.
She's like the guardian angel that tempts the devil, her behavior. You know what I mean?
That's how it is. The guardian
Yeah, she,
tempts the devil with it.
yeah, because she's like, bring it. And the next thing you know, pew, on. It's kind of cool. Just did maintenance in the building. Woo woo. And this coffee's pulled in too.
Well, hi, coffee. Hi, Twisted Maiden.
Yeah, Twisted Maiden's not in blue, but
No, is it?
it's
You
in
think?
Evans pulled in for you too. Ooh, look at everybody's filing in.
Yeah, Genesis. You gotta be careful with big dogs. But yeah, if you can get it in his head that he's there to protect you, that's what the alpha says is his job, then it should be all right. You just never can tell. But don't take it from me. I got bit twice by Chow, so don't take it from me for sure. But
Oh, look at that. With love is pulled in. Woo woo.
that's who I thought you had on split screen the other day. Cooking with love.
Nope, that was actually Cat that you heard on the split.
Why deep? Why is that? Bad.
Is what?
Cooking with love and more. I didn't have him modded up. What's the other one? I
Twisted's
don't know.
not my
I don't know who Twisted is.
Twisted's actually a good person.
Okay,
She's on my channel, so
that has been good for me. Pretty good rule with them. It's just part of the vet name process. I just got to be careful with myself.
oh I know.
They need activity to get the
Oh,
energy released. Yeah, we're thinking of getting him a treadmill. He's all muscle now. People come. Yeah. My preacher told me when I got my dog that they're regularly spread out over a 10 to 15 miles that they're pack animals, and they will walk amongst that 10 to 15 miles every day. Like that's what they do. So if you have a wild creature, you have to get it out there for sure. I had to do it with Sammy. She's all highway trained and everything, and then ends up just staying in the house like she was trained to go traveling with me, which you have to have a whole nother layer. Like they have to be able to trust you and be able to eat certain things. They have to be able to, not eat certain things. it walk certain ways, or else you can just lose your dog so quick when you're traveling. You can lose them, or they can get hit or something, just so easy. So I like super trained her, and then I never ended up taking her traveling. But soon. This is gonna look so cool when it's not all white.
I know, right? I get him while he's eating to have a high value treat in my head. And he said, so he knows I'm not there to take his food, so I will do that. That'll be cool. I taught people how to allow a child to put their hand in the dish while they're eating.
Not
It's kind of different, but my, I mean, he's had babies. My dog Smokes had babies put him while he's eating, and he's a pit,
dang.
and he's never snapped or anything.
Yeah, the one pit that I watched after for like a year. When I saw her before, she would only the dad could feed her. That anybody else that fed her, she would just growl at him. And yeah, no, they can be quirky sometimes. But by the time I got her, she was so tame. And then we had like one day where she got aggressive, and then that was the last day that she got aggressive because you just chase her around the house for a minute. She gets scared as shit, submits, and that's the end of that night. But when I'm dealing with kids around, like I can't mess around at all. Like I have to go after that dog like I'm hunting a deer for my survival, but not actually hurt it, but just scare the living poop out of it. Yeah. Or Yale.
in the smoke room, so the
Good
music carries into there. So we could put Joey and Shelly in there.
good thinking.
You could put it over the smoke overhead.
Yeah.
You know what
Over
I'm saying?
over here.
Yeah. Yep.
You can't really see it because oh sorry, the glare is couldn't see where my brush was at all. Okay. Some basic white here. Do Alice.
See, Miss Alice, you're in famous. We're doing the smoke room, the bar, Miss Coffee, and we need a coffee cup in there that's got steam coming off it or something for Miss Coffee.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We need to have Miss Coffee in the bar because the place that Miss Coffee's always at with me.
Yeah. Big time supporter. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Abigail's pulled in. Hello.
Hi,
Happy
Abigail.
4th of July to everybody that's pulled in. Uh-oh. What's he putting over there in the corner? Oh, Miss Coffee. I caught what that was after you started the handle. She's got that corner covered, man.
Yeah, properly propped.
And she's
Properly
even
propped in the
laughing in
corner.
there. She's even laughing because she's in the smoke section. Whoop whoop. Because we all know Miss Coffee goes for that organic. Uh huh. Let her fool you. She
Good stuff.
partakes like the rest of us. Well, not all of us, but most of us.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I I was stuck on it. I still would be stuck on it. I had to stop playing it so I didn't go insane, but I love it. I love it. And I'll probably play it again right after I get off here. It's called Chords and it's amazing. What is the message of your what is your friend? It's awesome. Y'all should go check it out.
You know, my granddaughters still have their father play that song for bedtime. Mickey, that's a
Oh,
great idea. He's great with my husband's nieces and nephews. Maybe next time they'll over, I will try that. Yeah, Miss Miss Genesis, seriously, kids and dogs can get along, but if you train them when they're little, like the dogs, you can train them to where kids can do stuff, and you don't have to worry that there's going to be a problem.
all right. Joey
See,
in the corner
with Miss Shelley, and
with
you
Miss
know she's got
Shelley.
to have a shot glass. She's got to have a shot glass in her hand.
All right.
Yeah,
Joey
and
is
Joey's got to have a
amazing.
guitar
Yeah. He does feel
or a
cool with his guitar, huh? I love his violin and
it's
I don't see the violin as much.
well, you could put the violin up there.
Oh no, but I mean I love him. I love him with that anything he plays, but I know he feels most comfortable with that guitar, but I mean most cool with that guitar, but man, he's so good at violin and piano, it's mind blowing. Like, that kid's amazing.
I'm just showing you guys the dogs because the one lady said, Genesis, that she feels comfortable with dogs around. This is how my dog is, on hot days. This is how my dog is on hot days. 'Cause on hot days, he likes to be around. 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 He's always with me. That's Smoke. So's Magnum, but he's kind of half under the couch and airing himself out. Just thought I'd let you guys see a glimpse of the beef.
This probably does look weird to people looking on because it's all white out. It might even look weird to you, even having seen my process. But yeah, no, it's not all
Hello
gonna be
there,
black.
Miss Crystal. Welcome to the channel.
Why, hello, Crystal Jackson.
And very happy for, like I've been saying the whole time, if you are of age and you are partaking in alcoholic beverages or anything else, please be safe out there. You know what I mean? Because you never know what's going to happen. It's the unshadowed people, says Miss Coffee.
Yeah, it probably does look really weird, but oh, let's see if this will show up. That's working on your portrait. Speaking of shadow people, made me
Yes,
think.
y'all.
I like it.
Yeah, because you never know who's watching you. There's a whole bunch of people that are always who they.
Yeah, they're all watching. I got so much to say. And they're all right, by
But
the
the
way.
worst part is they won't say it to me.
They never do. They never do. If it means anything, it's just like they don't have enough nerve to stand for what they actually stand for. So I don't have a lot of respect for people who do stupid things. Like who would even care to start YouTube drama? Like this it doesn't matter that much really.
It's because they're bored. They're bored.
They're just like I'm bored, so I'm gonna destroy things. Man.
But the only way they can destroy it is if you let them destroy you.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, the only way the devil wins is if you allow it. If you stand in your faith or you stand on who you are, nobody can bring it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that makes any sense to anybody. Hang on, guys. I'm not leaving. I'm just going to mute me and put the thing up because I think the phone might be here to take you to get it. I don't know.
Okay. And I am painting Shelly. Well, a whited out version of Shelly. This will all make a lot more
Okay,
sense
no,
next time. Nope. It's not your
she's
ride.
not here, but no. I'm getting a new phone so that I can have more storage and memory on this one. Well, on that one. Plus, it'll
Right?
make it so it don't cut in and out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love your bookshelf. Yeah, my bookshelf. I have a cat that likes to throw the movies off my bookshelf. Like, if you look, I'll show you guys. Here's my bookshelf. It used to be nice and neat, but the cat decided to terrorize it. So I just throw them back up there so we can terrorize it some more. But yeah.
I figured you'd be wore out by now. How long have we been live? Like, it's got to be more than 34 minutes. It's like 34 minutes since we've been back, huh? That counter
Yeah.
didn't. That's weird. The counter started over.
I think it refreshed is what ended up happening.
I have no idea. I get into the zone where I'm painting, and then I'll look up and I'll be like, "Oh, it's tomorrow." Like, no, it's ridiculous.
I get it.
So classy, holding a small classy shot, singing karaoke. Good. We got Michelle.
Yep.
Wow, that guy just proved who he was.
Uh,
Good job, buddy.
yeah, furries.
All right. Feel like we're stuff.
Um,
Don't know.
let me think. What else to throw in there? We've got to have like, um, did we put the shelf with the cigar box? Even if it's a table or something. And a dartboard. We got to find a dartboard somewhere.
Okay. There's your shelf for cigar boxes. Dartboard.
Yeah, we got to find, even if it's on the floor, because in the smoke room we got all the alcohol too. They're not going to be hitting the darts on the walls. They're going to be bouncing, so we can make like a dartboard on the floor or something, just for a different kind of feel to it.
Oh, I was just about to
Is
put
that
it here. I'm about
either
to put it
place? Don't matter.
there.
That works.
Have this guy just like drunkenly throwing darts.
Yeah.
That worked. Yeah.
Oh, look, it's real odds and evens. Whoop whoop.
What's up, bro?
Y'all, if you haven't checked out Real Odds and Evens channel, you really need to because he does some real talk and then he also does a lot of goofy stuff. Now, Miss Alice says a pizza or pretzels, chips, some kind of snacks we need in the building.
Yeah, snack table. Heard.
Oh, by the way, we need some of this to like get you need to put like sparkles on the floor like you did for the bar scene. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You got to make it like shine like you did with them.
Oh yeah. I got that. I just gotta do that at the very end.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
And it might
like
affect
peanut
the
shells on the floor
peanut shells on the floor.
or something like that. You know what I mean? Not all over. I mean, like all over, not like in one spot, just scattered.
Yeah, okay. I'm with it. Let's see.
Because if they're going to be in there smoking and drinking, they're going to want something to munch on. So if it's on the floor, that's because they shucked their peanuts and dropped the shells. You know what I mean?
Good point. Where do I put a snack table? Over by Genesis. I mean over by Genesis, over by Gemini. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you can put them by gem.
Some of these people like giant bags of chips. You should.
You don't even got
Horrible
to put
for
it on
you.
a table. Just do a big bag of chips.
Think?
You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
make a big bag of chips.
Okay.
Marines Army and Mom is in the building. Ooh. I said to her, she is welcome to eat at my house. I love cooking and feeding people. She said she'd never eat at my house because I have a dog and it's dirty and unhygienic and weird that I treat my dog. Well, it is what it is.
Okay.
No, that's what Genesis said somebody said to her.
Oh, like my son. Well, why are you worried about what people say so much? Don't you know we're all wrong? We're all screw ups. Oh no! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow.
Hey, I
You
can
two
tell you
told
right now,
it's so stupid. Yeah, there's a lot of it. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me.
everybody's
Oh,
crazy in their own way and everybody's normal in another way. So it is what it is.
It is what it is. We get moored out yet,
And
Nietzsche?
not really, but can you give Marines Army Mom a wrench? She's
Oh yeah.
actually really cool, and she
No, I've been seeing her around you. I've been seeing her around you and Daisy's channel.
yep,
Right?
she goes in a lot of different channels. She's a great supporter of everybody.
Well, hi, Nisha. I already said hi. You said my brain's starting to get wore out yet? Is it showing? It's not showing, right? Is that a male or female? I don't know. It's all white. I'm getting snow blind right here.
I think we've got just about everything we need in a smoke room, though. You got Joey with his guitar or his violin, right?
Yeah, right here. Shelly doing her
Okay,
karaoke thing. And the turtle.
that
Yeah,
works.
we had that turtle. Apparently.
He's adding our turtle in for Jesse.
Don't
uh,
want to forget the turtle.
yes, we have a turtle in the boat. You'll have to come to my channel to understand the turtle. Because Kevin's channel is not the place for that discussion. Oh, hell.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that was definitely an adult channel joke. It's been a long,
Oh,
strange YouTube trip for most of us. Yes. I'd say that. Yeah.
oh,
Ooh.
man. Steven pulled back in and says, "Where's my barrel? It's right there on the side of the bar. You don't, the smoke room. You don't see it
Like the biggest
exploding?
thing. It's like the biggest thing ever. Where's my
It's right
bag?
there with all the stuff coming out. We didn't forget you there, Steven. You're in here.
5 feet. Everybody's giving the barrel a lot of space, though. I don't know. All
I
right,
think they're
turtle.
all scared to jump in.
Yes. Oh
Kevin,
yeah, that guy said that my stuff was overpriced. He added me like right after that. People are so funny. And then I jumped over to a station.
I
I didn't even understand what was going on. I was like looking at the wall, nobody there. What?
because said Kevin, there's no YouTube drama, and I gave you some drama, says Genesis. Hang on, guys.
Oh no, there definitely is. There definitely is YouTube drama. There's drama everywhere though. That's how it is. We are a dramatic species. That might be her ride. So we might be about to cut this. I'm not exactly sure. I just wanted to get as much into input on this as I could. Um,
No, my cat decided to knock some stuff down, and the dogs went crazy, so I had to go straighten out the cat.
oh boy. Oh, I thought that was your ride.
No, she's got to work until 10, she said.
Oh, so your ride isn't coming right now.
Nope.
Cool. Cool.
Cook this way, I
Happy.
respect her, and this way she's comfortable.
Yes.
Oh, so Genesis goes to
Okay.
her house instead of her coming to hers. That's cool. Sometimes you have to make compromises with things. Not everything you have to compromise on, but meeting somebody halfway goes a long way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, so next. I think this might be getting somewhere. Fish by the corner, dartboard, couple people chilling. I don't really know. I'm guessing we'll still add to it, but I think this is a pretty good
That's a
amount.
good start.
It's a good start. Got the exploding barrel. Okay.
All right, so I'm going to jump down now. I love you guys, and happy 4th to everybody. And Kevin, thank you. Oh,
You're welcome.
sheesh. That is so awesome. On
I
that
was just
door,
gonna
can you
say
put the words fuck around and find out for me
on the
when you
door.
finish it? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
like put it on the part of the door. I know you don't like the words, but like me saying them, but
Yeah,
it's
you're
like the
all right.
motto of the chat. You know what I mean?
So again, this is all in white, so I'll go back through and add color later. This is the other one.
All right. Yeah, this is the outside of the bar, and it's when people go into the bar because we got the zombies that try and they can't get through because
Oh,
everybody's
sorry.
preventing it. And then you got the truck. Miss Alice says just put FAFO on the door.
That's a good idea.
Instead of writing it all out, you just write FAFO.
That's a good idea.
Because
So you
then you
think
ain't
these are
got to
gonna be
spell
good
it all
additions to the
out.
bar? These are gonna be good additions to the bar, right?
Yes,
Hold on,
because you know
that's not.
what? You've got the candle, which is what I represent is light. And then you got me. Of course, I look a little bit short, but that's okay. I am short. Um, it looks
Thank you,
great.
Lisa.
I thank you for
Thank you.
everything.
Abigail.
I mean, you
You're
are my
welcome.
dude.
Well, this is
And
awesome.
I'm I'm gonna hop down now. I love you. Thank you for
Love you too.
everything.
I'm gonna go ahead and hop down too. So heck yeah, this is fun.
Happy 4th,
I,
everybody, and have a good time.
happy 4th of July, everybody. Thank y'all for coming
Be
through.
safe.
Peace.